pencil and paper out today to take some notes?
Yeah.
Excellent. Okay. So let's look at some patterns. What do you think I mean by the word pattern?
Pattern. It's like where something goes on as the repeating the same different pattern to a same different pattern to the same different pattern.
So something that repeats.
Yeah.
Okay. Very good. They go on forever. In a
Yeah.
lot of cases, sure.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I think that's great. So let's look at a pattern here with numbers, because it's obviously
Yeah.
math.
Yeah.
Okay. So here is a pattern. What is the pattern in words? Like
5,
what?
6, 7.
So I'm not asking to tell me in words. What do you see here?
Is this going to be in geometry?
Yes, it will be.
In 10th grade geometry?
Yes. And if you want to work on something else, you're going to have to send me something that you want to work on. Otherwise, this is the best I can come up with for today.
Yeah, you can just do the best you can.
Okay. All right. So I want you to tell me what the pattern is. What do you see here? I'm not asking for the next numbers. I'm asking for the pattern. How would you describe what is happening?
You just count into a different way, like 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, so counting numbers. That's good.
Yeah, counting.
Okay. Are the numbers going up or down?
Going up.
They're going up. Good. Excellent. Okay, let's look at another pattern here. What do you see here in this pattern?
2, 4, 8, 16. You multiply by 2.
Yes. So multiply by 2. Good.
Yeah.
Okay, so here is another pattern. Let me see if I can
Okay.
get this one drawn in here. Okay, so here's the pattern: 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1. What is the pattern here?
0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1. It's where you add 1.
Well, you're not adding 1, because if you're adding 1, it would go up to 2, and then it would go up to 3, and then
sorry.
4. So give me some other words here. You're close. What is the pattern that you see?
The pattern I see.
Yeah, what is happening here? That's really what I'm asking you. Like, what do you see? Like, imagine you had to explain this to someone else in your classroom. How would you explain to them what's happening?
It was it's just like, so it's just, I don't know, maybe you should just 0, 1, 0, 1. It's like the same different pattern. We're counting.
But they're not okay. Not counting though, because counting is going up. Counting means you're going up in numbers.
You're subtracting.
But if you're subtracting, then you'd be going down.
Yeah.
Is there any? Can you think of any other words that might make sense here to describe this?
I don't know.
Okay. How about a word like alternate?
What does that mean?
Back and forth.
I haven't heard of these new words, so
That's okay. That's okay. That's part of geometry. It's more wordy than other math classes. Back and forth, between. These would all be good words to describe this, because it's moving back and forth. You could even use the word like shifting.
Okay.
Now, the thing is that it doesn't just have to be numbers. Could be letters.
Yeah.
What do you see here? Try and verbalize what you see.
A B A C A D A E.
Okay.
Okay.
What letter is repeating?
The letters are repeating.
What letter is repeating? Yeah.
Wait. Okay. Yeah. So you need to like B. You need to just count. You just have to just make the letters in the same order.
What letter is repeating, Sourish? What letter do you see?
A.
It's A, yeah. Okay. And then if you look in between, what's going on here? Oops, sorry, I got off with that. What are the other letters? B, C, D, E. What do you notice about those?
Um.
How would you
Well, you
describe
see,
how would you describe B to C to D to E to somebody?
it is. It is. I don't even know.
Well, what are we showing here?
B C D E F
So
G.
so letters of the alphabet.
Yeah, the alphabet.
Okay. And what letter starts the alphabet?
A
Okay. And what's the next letter?
B
That's the next letter.
C.
So B, C, D, E. So it looks like it's going up by letters of the alphabet, or you're counting the letters of the alphabet.
Yeah.
I know this isn't your strength, but this is some of the things that you'll see in geometry. It's generally tends to be the first thing that you see in this course. Okay, so here is another thing that you might see. It's a triangle. Here's another triangle. What pattern do you see here?
Okay, the pattern I'm seeing there, it's a scalene triangle.
That they're all the same triangle, but what is different about them in each?
They're in a different identical side.
Okay, let me draw a few more. Maybe that'll help here to see the pattern here.
Yeah. It's where it goes into different ways, like left to right.
Okay, good. Yeah. Left to
Yeah,
right, and then back to what is this one?
and back to right. I mean
Oh,
left,
good. And then to right, and then
back to left, and then to right, back to
good.
left.
Good. So it's moving between. Okay, good.
Mm-hmm.
Now here's another pattern that you might see.
Okay. Okay.
What is the pattern here? What do you see?
Um, the cubes are counting into the order.
Is it getting bigger or smaller? Start with that.
Bigger. It's getting bigger.
It's getting bigger. Okay, I agree. How many cubes do you have here?
How many cubes do you have here? There's only
How many
one, and then
squares?
right
How
here
many?
there's four, and then here is eight,
9.
nine, and then right here is 36, 16.
Okay, so this is like 2 squared, 3 squared.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
squared.
yeah.
This is like 1 squared. So what would the next one be? What would it look like? Or what would it be in terms of numbers down here? What's the next one here?
The next
Sourish?
one.
Yes.
The next one right here. That right there is going to be 5 times 5 is 25, and that's going to be 25 sides.
So 5 squared.
Yeah.
5 squared. Very good.
It's
Okay.
where you add to the exponent. It's where you use the exponents.
Yes. Okay, so just to kind of summarize right now, there are patterns, and the patterns can consist of numbers.
Yeah.
They can consist of letters, shapes.
Yeah.
They can actually consist of a lot of other things, but and then any combination. So when you look like in your room or maybe look outside, do you see any patterns in nature or man-made patterns, or sometimes you see this in art? What do you see? Maybe in video games, do you see any patterns in the designs?
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I'm asking you, what do you see?
What do I see? Okay, the patterns it means to letters, shapes, combination numbers.
No, I'm asking for an example. What's something that you've seen today, this week, in school or on video games or at your home or in your room? Like, do you have a pad? Do you see anything that's got a pattern to it?
Um, I would say arcade games.
Okay, like, well, give me an example.
The pattern, like the patterns, like you just have to just know the patterns, like how many. I think it's just based upon the game.
Okay.
Anyways, so and I think I'm gonna say pages.
All right, let's try some sequences here and see if I can get you to tell me the pattern. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so here's a new problem for us to look at. And the question is, what is the pattern?
What is the pattern?
Yes.
The pattern for these two sides.
I'm asking you to look at these numbers and tell me, what is the pattern? What do you see happening?
It's added by 5.
Added by 5. I agree. Okay, so let's try a little bit more difficult one. So same thing, same question.
Yeah.
What is the pattern?
What is the pattern? 5, 20, 80, 320. Right there. You should multiply multiplying by 4.
Multiply by 4. Fantastic.
Yep. That's gonna be in geometry.
Maybe if I had the first chapter of your book, I could tell you for sure, but
Okay, I'll just get the section 1 of the book.
no, we can keep going on this.
I can show it to you now if you want.
I would need a picture, so holding up to the screen won't help.
Section 1, you said, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I'll just get my dad.
It's okay. I mean, we've got plenty of problems here. Let's look at something a little bit more difficult. All right. So here's kind of an interesting one. What is the, tell me one thing you see here that's a pattern. I don't need all, you don't have to tell me everything, but what is the first pattern that you see?
The first pattern I see, you should add from 1.
So it goes up by how much each time?
One side.
It goes up by 1 each time. You just add 1
Yep.
each time. Okay. Now there's one other pattern that is here, and I'm going to copy this down just in case some of those other lines are distracting. There's another pattern here, and I'm not sure if you see it, but
Yeah.
what do you notice about these two shapes? What are those two shapes?
Those 2 shapes right there, they're circles.
What do you notice about these two shapes
They're circles too.
about these two?
Circles.
Okay.
They're having the different shape, like the different where you, yeah.
So let's just write 11 and 12 here.
Hmm.
Will 13 have a circle?
Yeah.
Will 14 have a circle? Do you see how it skips 2 and then it circle, skip 2, circle, circle?
Hmm.
3 and 7 are pentagons. What should 11 be? What shape should 11 be?
What shape should 11 be?
Yes.
What shape should 11 be? It should be a hexagon, or should I say polygon?
Okay, so what is the shape of 3? I've said it a couple of times here. 3 is a pentagon.
Yeah.
7 is a pentagon.
Uh-huh.
What should 11 be?
A pentagon.
Pentagon. Pentagon has 5 sides.
Yeah.
Okay, how about 12? 12 goes with 4, 8, 12. What shape is 4? How many sides do you see around 4?
For 4.
How many sides are around the 4? What shape is that?
And the pentagon.
No, no, it's how many sides? I'm asking how many sides. Just
3,
ask you
4,
to
5,
count.
6. 6 sides.
6 sides, so that's a hexagon.
Yep.
What about 8? What kind of shape is that?
Uh, hexagon.
So what should the 12 be?
The 12 needs to be a hexagon.
Needs to be a hexagon. Very good. Okay. All right. Any questions on that one?
No. Okay, I'm gonna be sending you the work.
Okay.
Yeah. Dad, come here. Take a picture of this.
Okay.
Of this and send it to me. Yeah, just wait for a minute.
Sounds good. Okay, excellent. So yeah, this is great. We got some problems we can work on. And yeah, this is a little bit different than what we've been doing, but that's exactly what I was hoping you would send over. So thank you for doing that.
Yeah, keep everything ready next time, okay?
Yeah. Okay. Did I send it to you?
Yes, I have it here, and
Okay.
I'll have it uploaded
Check on this.
shortly. And
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I got this one.
Yeah. That's the one. All right. Let's get to work. See, that's section 1.
yeah, this is great because this is the kind of thing that we want to work on. So okay,
Yeah.
let's start with question 2.
Question 2.
Yes, I will snip it in. And if I were you, I would make sure that I really organized my work, because you're likely to get these questions for homework. And maybe if you've already got them down, you don't have to redo them. So
Yeah. So
maybe
whenever there's homework for the pages that we done, then there's no need to do it.
well, no, you still should do it, but you can look back at your notes and you already have the answers. So I would really organize my paper. I might say, okay, this is page, well, what page are you on? You're on page
33. This is the
33.
section 1.
Maybe indicate, okay, page 33, question number 2. Somehow indicate that. That way you know what you're working on. So there are 2 ways to name a line.
Yeah.
A line requires 2 points.
Okay.
2 points, and the points need to be on the line.
Okay.
Lines extend infinitely. Okay, and that's what these arrows mean. This arrow right here on the right, this arrow on the left, that means they go on forever. They do not stop. They go on forever.
Okay.
So that's what's most important about a line. A line goes on forever. So how far does a line go, Sourish? This is very important. A line extends.
The line extends it extends to distance away.
Forever. It extends forever.
It extends forever.
Yes. So believe it or not, when you've used the word line in your life, you likely used it incorrectly. What you really meant was a line segment. Okay. This is a line segment right here. Do you see how it does not have the arrows?
Yeah, it does not have the arrows.
This next one is called a line.
Just a normal line.
Well, it's incorrect. We as English speakers say call this a line, but it's really a line segment. Segment means it's fixed in length. A line extends forever. And you can understand why that is, because if you were to draw a line, you don't have the ability to draw it forever. You have to stop. That's why we call it a line segment.
Okay.
So the key here is realizing that the line extends forever. The line segment does not. It terminates. It ends.
Okay.
So in terms of how to answer this question, and it says in 2 ways. So I'm gonna give you the answer here. It's PT, but you have to put a line above it. See how it's got an arrow?
Yeah.
Or it's TP, and you put a line above it with the arrows. So PT means the line goes through P and then T. TP means the line goes through T and then P.
Yeah.
And the point here is that you can rearrange the letters.
The letters, right?
Yeah, the letters don't matter in a line.
Okay.
All right, so let's look at question 3.
Okay, so I have to, so name each line. It's PT, I would say.
You have to name it 2 different ways. This is the first way. This is the second way.
Yeah, okay. Am I okay?
Well, we can move on to 3 whenever you're ready.
Or we can move on to 3.
Okay, so question 3, how many points do you see? Points are places in space. Points are single letters. How many points do you see here?
There's 3 points.
There are 3 points, A, R, and T. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, so for a line, you need to use 2 points.
yeah, okay.
Okay, so here's a possibility. Line AR.
AR, okay.
Can you give me another possibility here for how to name this line?
And how to name that line?
Yep.
Okay, okay. So AR is, it's just a normal line for the lines right there.
Yes. So let's go back and look at the previous problem here.
Yes.
Okay. We called it PT and then TP.
Mm-hmm.
So let's go down to this problem. What is another name that you could give?
RA.
RA. Very good.
I guess they're right.
Yes. Okay. So we've used A and R.
Now
How
we need to use
about,
T.
okay, so how about A and T? Does that work?
No.
Yes.
Oh, it does. Well, it doesn't even intersect the T because there's an R in the way.
It can go through R.
Both there are. Maybe it's because R is the center.
Just visualize it without R for a moment. So now how do you rearrange these 2 letters?
TA.
TA, very good. Okay, now use R and T. Is this correct?
Yes.
Yes. And how about
TR.
TR? Good. There's actually 6 ways that you can name this.
Yeah. So yeah. Okay. Fascinating. I'll just
So
write it down.
yeah, let me know when you get all that down and we'll move on to another question.
Okay. There we go. All right, we can move on. And yeah.
Okay, so question 4 is really similar to question 3. So I'm going to have you try it on your own. There are six, and you only need to focus on this right here. There are 6 lines. I'm sorry, 6 ways to name the lines. I'm sorry, let me say that differently. 6 ways to name the line.
To name the line.
Yes. Now you sound confused. Let's go back and look at the previous one. How many ways do we name
I
this
know.
line?
I think I remember what to
1,
do.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 ways to name this line.
Yeah.
I want you to come up with as many as you can. Let me
Yeah.
know when you're all done coming up with
Okay.
those.
Okay, got it. MA.
Okay, give me, so MA is your first one.
Yep. AM.
AM, good. How about your next one? MS, and then
SM.
SM, good. What's your next?
AS.
Good,
And SA.
very good. It's awesome.
Yep. Okay.
All right, let's go to question
5.
5. I'm trying to figure out what they actually want here. Okay. Let's go to 7 first. I think it'll be a little bit more clear what to do.
Okay.
So do you have graph paper?
Graph paper.
Yes.
A graph paper I used to, but not anymore.
You're going to want to have graph paper in this class. So please
Great.
ask your dad or mom or anyone, just get some graph paper, have it around, keep a few sheets with you.
I think I might have it. Hold on. I have graph paper.
Excellent.
Yep. I'll get my ruler too. All right, got it. Got everything.
Okay, so let's remember how to graph points on a line on the XY plane. So this is the x-axis, this is the y-axis. The first coordinate is the x value, the second coordinate is the y value. -3, 0. So that means you're starting here at the origin. -3, 0 means to go left 3.
Okay, so I have to draw the 2 perpendicular lines, right?
Yes, yes, you definitely want to do that.
Yeah, I have a ruler. I hope I can make this steady.
Take your time. This is something you're going to be doing a lot of this year, which is drawing lines
yeah.
and on a graph.
Yeah, this is going to be on geometry class.
Yes.
All right, we got it.
Okay, so D is this point 3 units left, because that's 3 units left and then 0 for Y. So you go 3 units left right there. E, X comma Y. Okay. It's 0, meaning you don't go left or right, and then you go down 3 units. There's E. Okay. So you want to take your ruler and you want to connect those 2 points. And most importantly is you have to put the arrows on the end there.
Yeah, I'm putting it down.
Excellent.
Yep, thank you.
Let me know when you're all done with that and we'll move back to 5.
Okay. Okay, got it.
Okay, so let's take a look at question 5. And we're going to make this more like question 7. I'm going to tell you that A has the point 2 comma 3 and B has the point 4 comma -2. Okay, so I want you to make your XY plane again.
XY plane again. I already have the same one. I can use that.
You don't want to use the same one. You want to redraw it.
Redraw it.
Yes, you cannot use the same graph for multiple problems. So what some students do is they actually buy graph paper that already has the graphs made up. And that's okay with me. There's other ways you can work around that as well, but you're going to have to redraw this almost every time.
Wait, AB is in 2, 3. How do you know it's in 2, 3?
I'm giving you the coordinates because I want us to do it the same
We
way
can put
as,
any random coordinates.
yes, but we're going to use these for this problem. You can choose the coordinates for number 6. I want to test your knowledge of graphing. I want to see how comfortable you are graphing since it's been a while since we've done any.
Yeah, graphing. I know. I know that. Okay, so I'm gonna be just drawing these line. I'm just gonna be able to just put the coordinates and just find the coordinates and then put that and then by getting it done right.
You're going to use these coordinates. I
Yeah.
want you to graph those 2 points, and then I'm going to graph it, and you're going to compare your work to mine.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so A is at coordinate 2 comma 3. That's X comma Y. So you go right 2 up 3. Is that where you put point A?
Yeah, I did.
B is X comma Y as well. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. You always start at the origin and then go down 2. There's B.
Yep, I got that too.
And then you graph a line in between them, going through them, and you have to have the arrows on the other side.
You need to have the lines go ahead the circle.
Yes, they have to go past the points.
And we have to do that every time.
Well, for the lines, yes, these are lines. Yes. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing here. I'm going to give you points for each of these. So K will do 0, 0, and L will do -3, -2. So I want you to graph these and let me know when you're all done with that, please.
Okay.
All right, so here's the point K,
Mhm.
and then L is over here. This is K and this is L. So you want to draw a line between them with the arrows going in both directions.
All right, got it.
Great. So let your dad know we're all done for tonight. And
Yeah, I did good.
Yep.
Dad, we're done.
Hi, Matthew.
Hey, Dr. Kathari. So very helpful to have that picture. I know that the tendency is to not have the students do much in school the first week, but Sourish needs to work on problems, every lesson. So just ask that he send a picture over, you send a picture over of the book or homework assignment. That would be the best thing for us. And we did get through a number of problems tonight. So he's definitely on the right track. Great way to start the school year.
Okay, good. I'm happy that he's, cooperating with you. He's proactive.
Yeah, absolutely. He's great attitude. So we'll we got another lesson on Thursday, and we'll just pick up where we left off here.
Okay.
Yep, I did good.
You did great. I'll see you Thursday.
All right. Bye,
All right.
Matthew.
Have a great night. Bye now.
Bye.